We live in a world of knowledge. We're told to keep learning, learn more subjects, learn more languages. It will help you succeed in life. But tonight I want to talk about the opposite, about unlearning. Because let's face it, some things deserve to be forgotten and unlearned. One such thing is marital rape. Many societies do not understand what this means. They think it's an oxymoron. If you're married, how can it be rape? This is an old and regressive way of looking at things. Unfortunately, many legal systems are still stuck there, including India. Marital rape is still not a crime in India. If a man forces his wife to have sexual relations with him, it is not considered rape. There is only one exception to this law. If the wife is under 15 years of age, then it would be rape. There is a systemic problem with this interpretation. Are we looking at the crime or the relationship? Consent is consent. Rape is rape. It doesn't matter how the victim and the assaulter are related. And this is precisely what the Delhi High Court is asking. The case before them is simple. Does marital rape violate constitutional rights, like the right to equality, the right to life, and the right to personal liberty? The court says it does. Let me read out what the judge said. The point is this: a woman was unwilling, the man imposes himself. An offence has happened. The only reason the accused is not visited by Section 375 is that they're married. A woman is a woman before and after marriage. Jurisdiction after jurisdiction has held that merely because you're married, it is not enough to say rape is not an offence. Couldn't agree more. So why have governments refused to change this law? Some say it will destabilize the institution of marriage. How do you even respond to criticism like that? If the husband is forcing his wife to have sexual relations, how is this a stable institution? It has already become a toxic and abusive setup. If the argument is to save the institution of marriage, then marital rape must be criminalized. But legal changes alone will not do. As a society, we must change our perception. We must understand what consent means. Marriage is not a lifetime consent form. A woman has the right to say no to anyone at any time, to a husband, to a boyfriend, to anyone, and that must be the foundation of our legal systems. Another argument against the proposal is this: what if people misuse this law? What if they make fake allegations? First of all, such a mindset exposes your misogyny. Just think about it. We are debating a law to protect women, and the first question that pops in your mind is this: what if a woman misuses it? Secondly, no law is perfect. There will always be loopholes. There will always be people misusing it. But the greater good must prevail. For centuries, men have dominated society. Everything was skewed in their favor. The legal system, the economy, the job market. I don't remember men complaining then. So why all the outrage over this proposal? Criminalizing marital rape is not a woman's right. It's a human right. Both men and women should be on board for this proposal. We must think deeply about what the Delhi High Court is asking. Sex workers can say no at any stage of intercourse, then why not a married woman? Not my words. This question was asked by the Delhi High Court. And the fact is, governments have no answer. Let's not make this about sensitivities and institutions. As the judge put it, a crime has happened. That is what the debate comes down to. Around 150 countries in the world have criminalized marital rape. Around 36 still haven't. India is one of those 36 countries. It's high time we got off that list. Surveys have found that 1 in 3 married women have experienced some sort of violence from their spouse. 1 in 3. How long can we ignore these numbers? How long can we treat marriages as permanent consent for sexual relations? The courts are asking the right questions. The government says they're working on a constructive solution. If the public puts more pressure, we can get this done quickly. And this is not a man versus woman debate. It's a simple principle of consent, yes or no. And that consent is the same for everyone, wife or not. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.